Welcome, Impactful Parents. It's time for the Impactful Parenting Podcast, where I give you parenting tips and resources to make you a more impactful parent to your school-age child. I am your host, Christina Campos. Hello, Impactful Parents. It's Question and Answer Thursday, and today we're going to talk about, oh no, my daughter wants to wear makeup and she's too young. If you don't know, my name is Christina and I am founder of The Impactful Parent, and I come on here every Thursday and answer one of your questions live here. So if you would like to submit a question for next week, please do that. You can DM me or you can email me at theimpactfulparent@gmail.com. And I don't usually do my question and answer Thursdays this late, so I hope that you can watch this now. It's my apologies. I actually was a substitute teacher all day long, and then I had to spend some time with my own 4 children. So, family first. But here we go. I did not forget about you guys. So today, someone writes in and says, my daughter wants to wear makeup and she's only 10. She keeps bugging me, but I just don't want to let her. I don't know how to handle this situation. What can I do? All right. First of all, I'm going to tell you that this is completely natural for any child to want to do. So really, you have to understand that one way a kid or a child learns about their world is through dress up or imitation. They practice that. It's why little preschool children will play house and vacuum with you, and they want to pretend like they're cooking. It's a way that they internalize their world. So think about it that way, that this is just another step in that imitation process and experimenting with their world. And it could be one way that your child is saying, hey, I want to be like mom, or I want to be like whoever it is that they're seeing on the television that they think is, a role model or to that sort. So consider that. So step 1 of this process is really understand why your child wants to wear makeup and what does it mean to her to wear makeup. Is it that kind of reason, or is there something else? And I think that that's a really important first step, is to really understand where it's coming from. Because step 2, I would ask you to really internalize and look into the mirror and say, why is it that you don't want to let your child wear makeup? And I'm not saying either way on this, because it's really a personal decision in the end of what you're going to allow your child to do. But most people don't like their child to wear makeup because they feel like it sexualizes the child. And what I want you to realize is that that's not your child usually trying to be sexual. It's you as an adult thinking that it sexualizes them. So again, this is coming from you. This is your perspective that you're kind of labeling onto the child, but it's not the child trying to do it. So think about that. Also, another reason I see a lot of parents not letting young children wear makeup is because they don't want to get parent shamed. There is a massive parent shaming about allowing a younger child to put on makeup. It's like this unsaid, you're letting your little girl grow up too fast, or again, accusing you of sexualizing your child. And again, those are our own perceptions and our own fears of how we are going to be looked at if people see that we're allowing our child to do this. And again, it's a kind of your own decision, but I do think it's really important that step 1 and step 2 is really reflecting on the why behind not only why your child wants to wear makeup, but why you feel the way you do about your answer to that. If you don't want that, why do you feel that way? And it's not a wrong or right feeling. You feel the way you feel, and that's okay. But understand why you feel that way, I think, is really important. It allows you to make better decisions when you know your why. And it also allows you to kind of see a bigger picture and own what your answer is. And then you can talk to your child. So step 3 is going to be to talk to your child about probably a compromise with boundaries, because that's going to be my bottom line advice to you, to compromise with boundaries. I've seen this in the schools time and time again, that their parents say, no, you can't wear makeup. And I'm telling you that so much more often than not, the child will figure out a way to get some and put some makeup on and then make sure they wipe it off before they go home. And I see it over and over, and I'm warning you that that's probably going to happen. And so when we as parents grip a little too tightly, our kids learn how to be deceitful in that way. And you don't want your kids to learn how to be deceitful. Instead, you want to have a conversation with them, and even from a very early age, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, where this parent is coming from, and start having the conversation of compromise. So maybe your compromise is, sure, I'll let you wear makeup, but it's only going to be in the house because, outside of the house, you can explain why you feel like you deem it inappropriate. Or maybe you can wear some, but it's only going to be this much. You can only wear this. Or possibly you can make a compromise on, sure, I'll let you wear this product, but only this product. So maybe it's only a lip gloss, or maybe it's only an eyeshadow, or only an eyeliner. That kind of compromise is going to give your child enough that they need, I'm hoping, where they don't feel like they have to be sneaky about everything else. It just is a small progression. And again, start with the conversation. So many times I see parents not wanting to sit down and have that reasonable conversation with their younger child because they just don't feel like they need to. I mean, they're just like, no, I don't want to. And they don't really explain things, or they don't feel like the child's capable of really understanding the reasoning. And I'm telling you, your child probably can understand. Bring down the language a little bit and just explain to them why you feel the way you do, and that you're not trying to be a mean parent by setting the boundaries. You're just trying to protect them, or it's because you love them that the boundaries are set, and then explain to them the why. If you explain the why, you get a lot better receptive behavior back to you, and your child can get where you're coming from. It's such an important step. I hope that helps you today. Hope you're having a great Thursday. If you have a question for me for next week, please DM me. Please email me at theimpactfulparent@gmail.com. And if this was helpful to you, please be sure to click that like button and share this video with a friend and leave a comment. Let me know how you handled the similar situation. This community is about sharing, there's no right or wrong. We're just really all parents trying to do our best. And the more advice we can get, it makes life a little bit easier. So please leave your comments down below and have an amazing evening. You got this, parents. I'm just here to help. Thank you for listening today. Remember to subscribe and share this podcast with a friend. And don't forget, the Impactful Parenting Podcast is an extension of the Impactful Parent community. So go to the Impactful Parent website and sign up for a 30-day challenge. Browse the free resources, or register for the weekly newsletter so that you don't miss a parenting tip that can help you and your family. Thanks for listening today, and go to theimpactfulparent.com. See you next episode.